Is there a God? Virtually every person in the world's asked this question. Some people say there is no such thing as God. Others are firmly convinced he exists, and some people, they don't really seem to know, and they don't really seem to care. Is there a God? Have you asked this question? Let's explore the answer. As humans, we've learned that in our material universe, every effect must have a cause which is greater than it. Buildings don't fall without a cause, planets don't spontaneously pop into the heavens, and universes don't just appear out of the blue without a cause. You see, our universe as a whole is a material effect. Therefore, even it has to have a cause. But we know that our universe couldn't have caused itself, and we know that our universe isn't eternal. Therefore, it must have had a cause that is not material or natural. Thus, our universe must have a supernatural cause. But why would a person say God is that cause? Well, when we look into the universe, we see that it's huge. Astronomers tell us that it contains over 100 billion galaxies, and in each of those galaxies, there are hundreds of billions of stars, sometimes even trillions. The cause for such a vast universe has to be virtually limitless. There's no material force that could cause a universe like that. There has to be an all-powerful, supernatural force that could bring such a universe into existence. You see, God is the best answer. Furthermore, we would expect the universe to be a jumbled mass that's got no design, no order if there wasn't a God. But instead, our universe is extremely complex. It's well designed. It's a system made up of many different parts. The physical laws governing our universe show some type of brilliant lawgiver had to be behind their design. When we look at nature, we see complex plants, animals, insects. They all exhibit intelligent design. Therefore, we can correctly conclude that there is an intelligent cause of our universe, not a mindless, random process. In addition, the fact that humans are moral beings points to the existence of God. If humans had evolved from mud over millions of years, there'd be no explanation for morality. Rocks and dirt have no sense of right and wrong. Amoebas don't think it's unjust to steal. Worms have no sense of moral obligation, yet humans do. The logical answer is that the supernatural, intelligent Creator endowed humans with a sense of morality. Now, where would God get morality? Someone might ask. Well, the simplest and best answer is that it comes from His very nature. He is good, He's true, and He's just, and everything He does or thinks is necessarily good and right. Goodness or rightness is godlike. Evil or wrong, it's against God's nature. When we look at all the evidence from our universe, we can see there must be a first cause, which is a supernatural, intelligent being who endowed humanity with a sense of morality. The most popular book in the world correctly recorded it when that book said, "In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth."